Myself and Shannon have been in Japan for 4 days now, but we have been completely addicted to the convenience store food. It is so delicious, but to the point where I don't actually know if we have tried any proper Japanese cuisine. So that is what we are on tonight's mission to do. We are going to go and try as much Japanese food as we can. We have got no idea where we're going, but take a look around Tokyo. It's absolutely packed and there is restaurants everywhere. So we are just going to wander and we are going to jump into the first place that we walk by, try some ramen, try some meat, try lots of different things, because what time is it? It is 5 o'clock at night. We have been out all day and we are
absolutely starving. Let's go. Well, we have just walked by a stand and I love that they actually show the food outside the shop. So we've got ramen, meats, gyozas. I am buzzing to try these. I think this is a good start.
This one looks pretty good. This looks good enough.
Wonder what the restaurant's like. Hello.
How many people?
2 please.
Well, look at this for a seat. Nice and tight. Arigato. And it looks like we'll be ordering off the screen again. Well, it seems like a theme in Japan that the restaurants are absolutely tiny and you just kind of sit like this, almost like a bar, and we have the screen in front of us to order, but it's quite cool because there's a lack of space. There's like this storage thing here, so you can put your bags and jackets. But Alan, guide us through the menu. What are we going to order tonight?
Right, let's find out for ourselves. So
hopefully we can change the language.
2 people.
Oh yeah, asks if
English.
you're
How handy, you can change the language on this to English.
Are you over 20 for drinking alcohol?
We
so
don't.
You don't need ID?
We don't provide alcohol for under the age of 20 or the driver responsible order. Right, so we are in Japan, so we're going to have to start with a ramen, but there are so many choices of ramens and we have no clue what to go for, so I think we'll just pick one. I mean, let's be honest, you're not going to get a bad meal in Tokyo, are you? So
I think there's a ramen set. Let me see what that is. Oh look, you can choose ramen, fried rice, ramen, gyoza, ramen, teriyaki. We go ramen gyoza?
oh my goodness, so look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of ramen to get in this restaurant.
I didn't even know that.
How are you meant to pick any of these?
I've heard of miso ramen and I've heard of obviously classic. This one here looks a bit more like a creamy ramen. I don't know what you want to try. Will we try miso?
So we try miso?
Okay.
And there we go, so it's in like a little basket. But because we're having breakfast at 5 o'clock, one ramen is no chance going to do us. So let's keep going, let's keep ordering. Shannon, what are you finding?
Sorry, I'm here like getting engrossed in this. There's loads of like dishes here that you can get, like fried chicken, liver, stir-fried broad beans, dragon chili chicken, sounds pretty nice. I'm so overwhelmed, I don't even know what we should order now.
Right, stir-fried liver and flat chive. Liver is my favourite cut of meat, hands down, so that is going in the basket. Dragon chili chicken, hot, that's in. So we've got ramen, liver, chicken.
That's a good start, I think.
Should we start with those 3?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll order these 3 because a lot of the time when we do these food videos, you order so much food and by the time you get to the last dish, it's all cold. So in Japan, you have an advantage where you can just keep tapping these screens. So there we go, order confirmation, confirm, order sent.
Nice.
And that's how it's done in Japan.
Wow.
My days, take a look at this. There is liver, bean sprouts, shredded carrots, onions, spring onions, everything that's in here. And I wish you could smell this. Now, in front of us there is a lot of condiments, but you know what? This looks good enough as it is. We're not going to add any of that. We're not going to add chili sauce, chili powder, pepper. We're just going to try this dish exactly how these chefs cooked it and want us to try it. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I think that liver is the freshest liver I have ever had. It's got the best texture. It's kind of like thick and soft. and the flavour in that is just ridiculous. Look at the colour of the dressing underneath. There's so much soy sauce, all those kind of flavours, deep dark flavours in this. Shannon, this is going to be the first time that you love this, and you can tell it's been stir fried in a really hot wok because some of the bean sprouts have got those lovely char marks on them, and that carries so much flavour. Ready, Shannon?
I like that. I like that. I like liver in 2025. Who would have thought the 4th of January that I, Shannon, enjoy liver? It doesn't have that horrible dry aftertaste. I would have another bit of that.
Oh, go on. I'm not going to stop you. I have been trying to get Shannon to like liver for as long as time will tell.
Here we go.
And we have had a breakthrough.
Oh, it's a bit much. That one had a bit more of the liver taste, but I actually still enjoy that. That is outrageous. The flavour and that is amazing. It's got a really dark sauce, almost like soy sauce, but it doesn't have that saltiness that like soy sauce has, so I don't know what sort of like herbs and spices they use in that. And honestly, they made that in about 2 minutes, would you say?
Easy.
That came as soon as Alan pressed order, that was at the table, and you can tell that it is so fresh, especially the liver. Like, it is as if it's been cooked like on a high heat, maybe only for a couple of seconds, because it looks like almost like a crispy coating on the outside. Delicious. I am so excited. Look at this plate of food. Wow. Fried, what was it? Dragon chili chicken. Dragon chili chicken. Does kind of sound Chinese if it's dragon, but as we always say, we're trying dragon chili chicken in Japan, so it counts as Japanese food. Let's dig into this chili chicken, and you can see underneath we have this like sticky, maybe honey dressing or something on top, and there's like chili powder and chili salt on top. I hope this tastes as good as it looks. Cheers. That is insane. Just look how crispy the batter is on the outside, and I was right. It's kind of like a honey sweet sauce on top, and that salt coating on the outside just gives it a really nice flavour. The chicken is delicious.
Does it live up to the name, dragon chicken?
I would think dragon chicken would be like really, really spicy. It's more like sweet with like a nice like hint of chili, but it is absolutely delicious. I mean, just look at the size of the chunks of chicken.
That must be a full chicken thigh they've given us.
That's unreal. £2.50 for that dish.
Yeah.
So 6 big massive bits of chicken.
So about $3.
Yeah, insane.
Here we go. Look at the size of this. That is unreal. Look how juicy that chicken is in the inside, and the batter is so light, but it's really, really crispy. That's when you know the oil is hot enough and the oil is clean. And you get crisp like this, and the juiciness in the inside, it just seals in all those juices. That is tremendous. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to mop it around in this sauce, get it all covered. A nice glaze. Wow. That is comfort food at its absolute finest. That is something that I would try and make back in the house. I love that. Now, gyozas are something that are very, very popular back in the UK, but these actually originated in China. The Japanese soldiers brought these back to Japan after the Second World War, and they've been altered over the years to suit the taste of the Japanese people. I am absolutely buzzing to tuck into these. Just look at that like crispy coating on the outside. When we have these back in the UK, they're very much look like this. There's no sort of texture to it or colour. So let's dig in and see how these are. Now, shall we use? Oh yes, we've got some dips. Some of these. So I assume this is maybe soy sauce. Here we are. And I don't really want vinegar. Layu. What is that? Oh, maybe chili sauce. Oh, it looks like sesame. Let's see. I think you're right. Sesame, right.
I'll try the soy sauce, you can try the sesame, Alan. I love how this has been like toasted on the outside. Here we are. Cheers. It is so easy to bite into that and just look at the centre. I think it's maybe pork and like cabbage or spring onion, and it goes so well with this soy sauce, gives it a little bit of saltiness. What an amazing snack, you really cannot fault that. Just look how perfectly shaped every single one of these gyozas are. Unreal.
Right, let's try this sesame oil, and you'll see I think it has a little bit of chilli in it, which gives it that bright orange colour. Sesame is one of my favourite flavours. Oh my days.
You got enough sauce?
No. Get that covered. Oh, sesame is unreal. And I wasn't wrong about the chilli and that. Whew. I'm starting to get a little build up of heat at the back of my throat. Oh my days. Now, when I was a lot younger and I used to try and cook Asian food in the house, I didn't really know what sesame was, so I used to use peanut butter actually to try and replicate that same flavour. Now if I ever do that again, I am going to get sesame oil or some sort of sesame paste or something, but that is just unreal. As you said, Shannon, what an amazing snack. Obviously you wouldn't come out and get gyozas for your dinner, probably not, but for a little side dish like this, or to grab on the street on the go, absolutely tremendous.
Here we have the start of the show, miso ramen. We've heard so much about these, and just look how packed this is with vegetables, with some pork and these thick egg noodles. Now, if anyone doesn't know what miso is, it is just a flavouring. It is fermented soya beans with other herbs and spices, sometimes even seaweed, and of course it originated in Japan. And you'll see this one has a very sort of creamy texture, almost the same sort of colour as like peanut butter, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm going to just try the soup on its own. Oh, it's kind of creamy, and then it's almost got like a sour taste. I don't know, this is a kind of new flavour to us, but I'm really getting the undertones of that miso flavour. It's kind of like similar to like tofu, like that sort of family. It really is delicious and very heartwarming, especially on a day like today when it is absolutely freezing cold outside.
Now, looking at the colour of this, it almost looks like the same colour you see as the katsu. I'm sure it's going to taste totally different. What else does it look like? It looks like a coleslaw that you would find in Thailand. Again, I know for a fact it's going to taste completely different. I rate that. I was not expecting to enjoy this. I don't get wowed by dishes like this, but yeah. It's almost got a kind of nutty flavour. I wonder if that's from the miso. But enough of the soup. Look at what we have inside. This is absolutely gigantic. And you'll see there is little bits of pork, everything. There's meat, there's shredded veg. And there we go. Cheers. Goodness me. I think if you eat the soup first, you were literally left with like an entire stir fry. That's exactly what it tastes like, a stir fry inside a bowl of soup. There's so much of it. It's not packing with flavour, and I wonder if that's what this in front of us is for. But
Oh,
I just splashed it all over myself.
and me.
But tell you what, it is delicious.
Would you order it again?
Would I order it again? Well, I wouldn't order this one again because I think there is 9 other ones to try. Definitely not my favourite thing we've had in Japan, but yes, I will definitely try more of these. But I think there's going to be a bit more to Japanese food from a tourist perspective than just eating ramens, because everything else that we ate tonight was like out of this world, over the top flavours, but you can't beat a good bowl of noodles and veg, can you?
Look at this. This is like 2 separate dishes. I've pulled out the noodles to try with the veg on their own. Wow, that is really surprising. When we've had other noodle soups in places like China and Thailand, the noodles have like zero flavour, One thing that I'm noticing here is the miso broth is completely soaked in all the flavour into these noodles. So actually eating these on their own, it is packed with flavour, which is very, very surprising.
Stuffed.
I can't eat another thing. Made a good effort of this. This is the only little bit that's left. For £10, that is unreal, fantastic. And there you go, Japan has good value foods.
There's such a misconception about prices in Japan. We have been told for years that it is extortionate. Everything is crazy expensive. That's why we never even considered to travel here. But when you can get 4 amazing dishes like that for £10 right in the centre of Tokyo, you cannot argue with that.
Amazing. Unreal. I'm so buzzing for the next few days.
Right, now, you'll have seen how independently we ordered. Let's try and work out how to pay. So I think we need to go back to the screens. And payment, you press payment.
So something really cool, you can actually split the bill here right at the table. So you're here with 4 people, 6 people, 2 people, it'll divide and let you know how much you need to pay per person.
But obviously we're just going to go 1. So the total goes back up to the full price. Confirm payment. I'm not sure how I'm going to pay. Do I pay here or
Close. Oh, I think we pay up at the counter.
want to take this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what a Japanese restaurant looks like inside. Everyone's got their own individual seat and they order on the screen.
I find it amazing that there's even a table for 1, so you don't need to be embarrassed if you're out for dinner after work or before you go out for a night out. You can literally come and just sit here in peace and eat your dinner. Hello! There we are.
Can I tap, please?
Credit card?
Yes,
Credit
please.
card, yes.
Arigato.
Arigato, thank you,
Bye-bye.
bye. That was insane. So was it £10?
£10.
£10, unreal. And one thing I like about Japan is it's been quite easy so far to pay in cash, to use credit card, and we also have the app that a lot of people use, but you can only use that in the train stations and convenience stores, so a bit of everything. Now, something that I have read online, Alan, is that after every good meal you have to go to the arcade because it's got good luck. So you might
Seriously?
win something. Yeah.
Is that where there's arcades everywhere?
Of course, we're in Japan. Why do you think they're everywhere?
That's class. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the arcades. I'm feeling lucky then, because that was a good meal. So, let's go.
I'm kidding on.
Oh yeah. Oh, can we still go to the arcade?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hopefully it does bring us good luck. I want to go home with something.
That makes sense. Well, can we start a tradition then? Can we start a tradition in Japan where if you have a good meal, that means you're going to have good luck in the arcade, or you're just going to go and waste more money, which we are headed on our way to do right now. Let's go.
Right, let's go. I think I've got 200 in my pocket. So we got, do a game each?
A game each.
Let's do it.
We're coming home with Yoshi tonight.
Yoshi, oh there he is. Well, there's different Yoshis. Is this one here? Yeah? No face? Okay, no worries.
Yeah, just this. Arigato,
Okay.
thank you.
This is the one we were trying to get earlier. The lucky 100. Ready?
Let's go.
This one's different to the last one we had. Ready?
Go.
No way. No!
I thought that was the one.
So did I. Let's get more money.
Yeah. There we go. We're restocked. It's not it. I think you need to pick his head up.
His head? Are you going again? Last one. 2 shots each. Open up. Oh. We're not going to win them.
Can I have one more shot?
One more shot. What's the game plan?
Right, game plan. Try and get his head and get his body. Equally distribute the weight. Right, this is it. Come on. Oh, so close.
Try again tomorrow.
Try again tomorrow. It's not meant to be. Anyone got any secrets, any tips on how to win the claw grabbers? If you do, then please let us know, because we are just burning our money at the moment. But there we have it. Have a look at Tokyo lit up tonight, and we are stuffed and finished.
What an amazing night of eating, playing games, awesome place. See you in the next one.